Good morning, one and all. Today we are going to discuss about proposition. What is proposition? So before that, I am going to tell you some of the first sentences. Consider the following sentences. So based on these sentences, we are going to tell whether this sentence belongs to proposition or not. Bangalore is in Karnataka. This is one sentence. And second is there is a prime number. Third sentence is 7 is divisible by 3. And fourth is every rectangle is a square. So these are the four sentences. Based on this, whether these sentences are belongs to proposition or not, now we are going to discuss. Each of the above sentences, if a statement, in the sense declaration, which can be decisionally said to be either true or false, in fact, so what it says that each of the above sentences, you observe these above sentences, if it can declarely, in the sense decisionally, based on this sentence, if you are going to take a decision, then either true or false. Whatever the sentence they given, right, based on that sentence, if you are able to check whether this sentence is true or false, whatever it may be true or it may be false, those type of sentences we call it as a proposition. You come here, in fact, the given sentence 1 and 2 are true statement. Observe, Bangalore is in Karnataka. Based on this sentence, you can take a decision, this is correct statement. Second is 3 is a prime number, that is also correct statement. That's why this sentence also belongs to proposition, means true proposition. So whereas the sentence 3 and 4 are false statement. 7 is divisible by 3. Is it correct? Not at all correct, because 7 is not divisible by 3. If it divisible also, it comes under fractions. It's not completely divided. That's why this sentence is false. Sentence of these types are called proposition. So whatever the sentence, if they given, whether it may be true, whether it may be false, but if you are able to take a decision, then we call it as that sentence is proposition. If that sentence belongs to true, we denote it as a 1. If that sentence belongs to 0, we denote it as a if that sentence belongs to false, we denote it as a 0. Fine. A proposition is a statement which in a given context can be said either true or false, but not both. So in this proposition, you can take a decision either true or false, but not both. Those type, if it comes, we call it as it is not at all proposition. So one sentence, it may be true, it may be false, but not both. When it comes but not both, we conclude it as it is not at all proposition. For that type of example, you check here, take a triangle ABC. This sentence is clear. Take a triangle ABC, but so some information it is not complete statement. So that type of statement we call it as it is not at all proposition. And come here, xy is equal to yx, correct, right? Xy is equal to yx. Here you don't know the value of x and y. That's why this also it is an incomplete one. For that purpose, we take it as this statement also not a proposition. So this is up to your proposition. For this type of problems, now we are going to solve. Yesterday I already explained about conjunction, distinction, biconditional, conditional, exclusive condition, all these things, exclusive distinction, all these things I already explained yesterday. In our previous class, we solved this problem. So I given this problem for your assignment. Now we are going to solve here. Observe properly. So let P and Q be primitive statement for which the conditional P implies Q is false determine the truth value of the following compound proposition. Anybody understand question properly? What it says that we are having a P and Q primitive statement for which conditional is P implies Q is a false. So in the sense P implies Q is false, in the sense it should be P implies Q, it should be 0. So where it comes 0? 0 implies 0, value is 1. 0 implies 1, value is 1. 1 implies 0, value is 0. 0 in the sense false. 1 implies 1's value is 1. So you observe these two tables. So when comes to here, 1 implies 0, the value is 0. So then it is a false. So all these problems you have to take a input as this one as well as this one. Remaining all you should forget. Okay. Only you have to take P implies Q where it belongs to false. So only one time false statement comes in this P implies Q, correct, right? So here only for that purpose all these questions you have to take input as P is 1, Q is 0. You observe here P is equal to 1. You observe here P is equal to 1, Q is equal to 0. All these proposition statements are written in a small letters. That is also important. So you just observe here. So I am taking this value only because he given a condition P implies Q is the false. So that's why I am taking only this row. Got it? Remaining all rows I am not taking. So for first question I am going to solve P conjunction Q. So first question is P conjunction Q, right? So 1 conjunction 0, what is the output? See, 1 conjunction 0, what is the output? So definitely the output is 0. 0 in the sense the statement is what it is? The statement is true or false? Definitely the statement is false. Got it? The first statement is they given the truth value of P conjunction Q is false, correct, right? The second thing we are going to discuss. Next is not P and disjunction Q. Not P disjunction Q. So second question, not P in the sense and disjunction Q. So not P in the sense P value is already 1. So not in the sense you have to take not P is equal to 0. So comma Q is equal to 0. So 0 disjunction 0, definitely the output belongs to 0 only. The second question answer also 0. Next is Q implies P. Our next question is Q implies P. So in the sense 0 implies 1, the output is 1, correct, right? 0 implies 1, definitely the output is 1.